For K-pop idols, even the smallest gesture, like a subtle glance or matching accessories, can quickly spiral into dating rumors. They live under constant surveillance, where every move is scrutinized and nothing stays secret for long. While most of these rumors fade away without confirmation, some stories explode into full-blown scandals, revealing just how complicated and unpredictable love can be away from the spotlight. One of the most talked-about stories that has gone viral several times on the internet is the alleged relationship between V from BTS and Jennie from Blackpink, a couple so powerful that just the thought of them together sends social media into a frenzy. It all supposedly began with what might have been the most innocent mistake in K-pop history, an accidental Instagram follow. In December 2021, BTS members had just created personal Instagram account. V, still learning how to use the platform, accidentally followed Jennie. It was a matter of seconds, something that would go unnoticed for anyone else. But we're talking about two of the most followed and watched figures in the industry. That brief moment triggered chaos among fans. Shortly after, V rushed to Weverse to explain, "Is there any way to get rid of the recommended friends list on Insta? What a scary app." The follow was removed almost immediately, but the damage was done. While many saw it as a harmless slip-up, others weren't convinced. Overnight, theories began to spread. Some claimed the follow was no accident at all and that the two had been dating in secret for a while, that V's slip simply exposed the relationship. But what happened in December was just the calm before the storm, because the real rumors began in May 2022. The internet went wild when a photo started circulating online. It supposedly showed V and Jennie driving together on Jeju Island. In the picture, a man was behind the wheel and a woman sat in the passenger seat, both bearing a striking resemblance to V and Jennie. One detail immediately caught fans' attention. The woman was wearing sunglasses from the brand Tambourines, the exact same model Jennie had previously showcased on Instagram. Social media exploded. For many, that was solid proof that the two were secretly together. Others believed the photo was edited, pointing out differences in Jennie's hairstyle at the time, or suggesting it was a well-made deepfake, possibly taken from BTS content. But what truly escalated the suspicions was the claim made by an alleged employee of Toei Air, a South Korean airline. The anonymous post, verified through the professional app Blind, stated that the employee had seen V and Jennie boarding a flight together to Jeju. According to the post, they flew business class on flight TW717 and acted completely naturally, as if they had nothing to hide. The employee even described details like in-flight blanket and snack requests. Other Blind users, also claiming to work in aviation, confirmed the account. And most shockingly, the date of the flight matched the day the supposed car photo had been posted. Since Blind requires professional verification, the story gained more credibility, but not everyone bought it. Skeptics questioned why two of Korea's wealthiest and most famous celebrities would choose a budget airline, even in business class, when they could afford a private jet or a more exclusive carrier. Still, the silence from both of their agencies only added fuel to the fire. YG Entertainment, Jennie's company, issued a vague statement, saying there was nothing to declare at the moment. Big Hit remained completely silent. In August 2022, the rumors hit a new peak with a wave of photo leaks that, for many, erased any doubts. On August 23rd and 24, images surfaced showing the two in casual settings. One appeared to be a mirror selfie taken in the entrance of V's apartment, a location recognized by sharp-eyed armies. In another, Jennie was leaning against a wall while V's stylist adjusted his outfit. But what came next was even more shocking. On September 16th, more pictures were leaked. In one, Jennie was seen leaning toward V as he seemed to kiss her forehead affectionately. Another viral photo showed V lying on a bed beside a cat that many fans believe belongs to Jennie's mother, based on older images. Eagle-eyed fans compared the room in the photo with known pictures of Jennie's bedroom. The headboard, the blanket, everything seemed to match. While some said the photos were just cosplayers or digital edits, others raised a more serious concern. What if the images were real and came from a criminal leak? That's when suspicions arose that Jennie's iCloud might have been hacked. Shortly after, YG released a statement, not directly about V, confirming that they had involved the police to investigate the leak of Jennie's private photos. They didn't specify which images, but the timing was enough to leave fans even more intrigued. After months of silence, something happened that no one expected. On May 15, 2023, V was seen heading to France, dressed in his usual impeccable airport fashion. Not long after, media confirmed that Jennie would also be in Paris for the prestigious Cannes Film Festival, promoting her series The Idol. And then, the internet broke again, not from a leaked photo, but from a video. Parisian journalist and photographer Amar Tawati posted a video on social media showing V and Jennie walking hand in hand through the quiet streets of Paris at night. Behind them were two men who appeared to be managers or security. Soon after, another video surfaced, showing the same couple entering a van wearing the same clothes from the previous clip. V's jacket, Jennie's Jennie's team, the location, it all matched. The photographer himself confirmed online that he saw them up close and had no doubt it was V and Jennie. Curiously, he didn't even know Jennie was in Paris. He only went out to look after a fan mentioned she might appear at an event. When he saw the two walking together, he was stunned. Since then, silence returned. Many believe that was the final chapter of this love story. Until June this year, when V was officially discharged from the military, and the theories reignited. He posted a photo of a cake he received at the celebration. That alone was enough for fans to compare its design to cakes from a boutique bakery Jennie used to visit. Coincidence? Maybe. But the style, packaging, and timing felt a little too familiar. Moreover, Korean fan forums noticed that both were using identical keychains, seen in separate posts, but with the same design. Jennie also shared photos from her SE City project, which many interpreted as a nod to V's military journey. Just hours later, he posted a photo with the caption, "Love me, JJ." A cryptic message, but one that felt suspiciously specific. Despite all the rumors, blurry photos, and leaked videos, nothing has ever been officially confirmed. Recently, Jennie appeared on the show Chicken Shop Date and joked that she hadn't been on a date in a long time. Was it a subtle response to the rumors or just a cheeky remark? In the end, only Jennie and V know the truth. But while the world tried to decode this mystery, attention quietly began shifting to another Blackpink member, and a new love story was about to begin. Judging by Hyuna's recent actions, it seems she remains completely unbothered by the wave of criticism she's been receiving. In fact, it almost looks like she believes she's beyond reproach, even after her entire North American tour was canceled due to widespread boycotts. But why exactly is Hyuna risking her entire career just to marry one of K-pop's most controversial idols? To understand, we need to go back to the beginning of Hyuna's career. For those who don't know, she originally debuted with the Wonder Girls under JYP Entertainment. But her time with the group was short-lived, lasting only a few months before her mother pulled her out due to alleged health issues. That happened in 2007, and ever since, Hyuna has been surrounded by rumors that followed her throughout her career. Hyuna was still a minor during her time at JYP, only 15 years old when she left the group, having been pushed into the spotlight at just 14. From the start, she was pressured to adopt a provocative image, often being forced to wear extremely short skirts and revealing outfits. When Hyuna left the Wonder Girls, the public accepted the health-related explanation and didn't question it much. However, that changed just months later when she signed with Cube Entertainment in 2008. In 2009, she re-debuted with the group 4 Minute, and their first single, Hot Issue, was already pushing boundaries, especially considering that Hyuna was still underage. This caused many to question the truth behind her departure from the Wonder Girls. If her health issues were truly that severe, how was her mother okay with her joining a new agency so quickly? The story didn't make much sense, and soon speculation emerged that her exit from Wonder Girls had a more obscure reason. One of the most outrageous and unverified rumors in K-pop history started circulating at that time. A disturbing theory that Hyuna had been pregnant and was quietly removed from the group. Her contract was terminated, she disappeared for a few months, and then reappeared with 4 Minute. While this rumor is completely baseless and likely created to damage her reputation, it reflects how many people have tried to tarnish her image since the very beginning. Still, the reason behind her exit from Wonder Girls remained questionable. Meanwhile, Dawn, a fellow idol from her generation, was known mostly as a member of Pentagon, without a strong name of his own. When news broke that he was dating Hyuna, his identity became overshadowed, with many referring to him simply as Hyuna's boyfriend. It took years for Dawn to build his own image, especially because P Nation always promoted him alongside Hyuna. That boyfriend label stuck with him until they eventually broke up. And that's where things get interesting. When the couple split in late 2022, they remained close friends for a while. According to rumors, their relationship was turbulent. Dawn reportedly wanted to settle down, get married, and start a family, but Hyuna allegedly wasn't interested in that path. It's said that they broke up and reconciled multiple times throughout their years together. So imagine the shock when, in January 2024, Hyuna revealed she was dating Jun-hyung, the very man many suspected was her original boyfriend years ago. The news triggered intense backlash, as Jun-hyung had previously been indirectly involved in the infamous Burning Sun scandal. It was revealed that he had watched illegally filmed videos of women being forced into violent acts, footage sent to him by celebrity friends. While those friends were prosecuted and served jail time, the public was outraged to learn that Jun-hyung had known about the abuse and said nothing. Despite issuing multiple apologies, the public did not forgive him. Hyuna's fans were horrified by the relationship. Until then, she had been admired as a symbol of female empowerment in K-pop, a strong woman who embraced her artistic independence. But it's important to clarify that Hyuna never officially called herself a feminist or claimed affiliation with any movement. She simply adopted an image that aligned with those values. using it to her advantage without ever making a direct commitment. After the tour was canceled and backlash exploded, many expected Hyuna to wake up and address the controversy. Instead, she seemed completely unfazed and acted as if dating Junhyung was perfectly normal, ignoring the concerns of her fandom. On one hand, it's admirable that she doesn't seek anyone's approval. On the other, it feels strange that she would completely disregard her fan base's worries when she could have cleared up some misunderstandings. The couple remains strong and has announced their plans to marry in July. Just 6 months after confirming their relationship, they revealed they were engaged and plan to hold a small wedding ceremony on October 11th. On September 2nd, they even released their wedding photo shoot, clearly showing they don't care what the public thinks. After the marriage announcement, Hyuna deleted everything related to Dawn from her Instagram, and in response, Dawn removed all photos of her from his own page, despite once saying he would always love her and cherish their time together. Her decision to marry Junhyung, after refusing to marry Dawn for years, deeply hurt him. And what's even more shocking is that rumors began circulating that Hyuna might be pregnant with Junhyung's child. Her agency denied it, but by this point, it's clear that Hyuna's decision to marry him is rooted in their long-standing connection, growing up in the spotlight together and reconnecting after her breakup with Dawn. While many people have voiced their disapproval of Hyuna's decision to marry Junhyung, it appears she has chosen to follow her own path, even if it cost her everything.